I'd like to start talking about pre-match. And pre-match, for example, I have a student, Aaron Wang, great kid. He's been training with me every week in Vermont here at the academy. And he's rising very fast in his level, in his ranking, in his rating. He's improving very quickly right now, which is very exciting. And one of the biggest things we did recently, he just won his first L5, so I'm super proud of him. And one of the big things he did, we talked about it yesterday actually, and he told me that he followed better routines before the tournament. And his dad is a great dude, very good dad, very good coach. You know, his dad is basically his road coach, his travel coach. And I try to work with his dad to help him come up with the best possible routines pre-match to help, Aaron play his best. So Aaron was telling me what helped him the most is, number one, we don't let him sleep close to match time, sleep before the match. So sometimes he was taking naps in the car on the drive to the tournament, and that was a disaster. Like his whole body, his parasympathetic nervous system was turned on, his rest and digest, and his sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight system got sort of deactivated to a certain extent, and he would have sluggish starts and sluggish matches. So one of the big things we did is eliminate sleeping or napping a couple hours before a match. You should never nap in the car if you're going to arrive at the club and play soon thereafter. So I would definitely advise you guys, if you're a parent out there, like, don't let your kid nap too close to match time. You could do a nap maybe midday if the match is in the evening at like 7 p.m., but be careful about napping too close to match time. And I'll just talk to parents here, but if you're a player watching, if you're a coach watching, this is same advice for you guys as well. You'll get the same out of it. So the other thing that Aaron and we did, and with his dad as a team, we tried to make sure that he's getting a good warm-up, a tennis warm-up, and it has an efficient tennis warm-up, not like a long 2-hour practice. Like sometimes Aaron would practice up to hour and a half, 2 hours, he told me, and then he would actually tire himself out so that in a match he was a little bit worn down. So I think that's really good advice too, just learning from this recent experience with Aaron. Don't warm up too long. Definitely get a warm-up, get a good tennis warm-up. But, it can be 30 minutes, can be 45 minutes, and just play some points, warm up, and then simulate some point play with serve and return. That's probably the best, most efficient way to warm up. You can decide and define your own warm-up parameters, but in general, get some light hitting and play points and sort of visualize how you're going to play in live point situations. Some people like to drill before a match or work on a lot of serve targets or things like that. Just I think the best possible way is to actually just play some points. And a lot of my students tell me that they don't have time to warm up, they can't get a court, they're having problems logistically setting up a tennis warm-up, but I think that's really unacceptable, especially if you're traveling to a big tournament with good players. You need to do a tennis warm-up. The players who skip the tennis warm-up usually have mixed results. The results are more uneven. So I highly recommend pre-match, get a good warm-up, make sure you're hitting some balls, and you can sort of figure out the best way you like to warm up through trial and error. But in general, I say play points,